Oh, oh no, how woe is me. But not for you, because it's time for Winter Fruit Reviews, Episode 2. But I cannot bear to weather the storms of this frosty and deeply wintry Southern Californian winter. I am filled with a life filled with fraught with peril, displeasure, transmisogyny, and bad things. And the only respite I must have in this life is my fruit. So thankfully, today, we've got a pomelo. A pomelo is related to a grapefruit, but it's less bad. It's very hard to peel. I'm probably going to spend the entire video peeling this device. So it's truly a metaphor for the human condition that we all must suffer under, that there's just flesh and fluff to peel away and no end in sight as you just peel the fruit all day, every day, forever and ever, and you get nothing from it except for the fruit, which is pretty good. Well, so here's a fact about me. I don't like grapefruit. Grapefruit is bad. Mind you, I should probably update this opinion, as I think the last time I actually tried eating a grapefruit was when I was 6, but it's very bitter. Grapefruits are very bitter, and I only like bitterness in a handful of fruits, of which the grapefruit is not one of them. The pomelo, on the other hand, I read on the internet, and I have no idea how remotely true this is. Someone on the internet said that, the pomelo is like what happens when you crossbreed grapefruits and wild oranges. And I was like, that would make sense. And I showed it to my partner, and they were like, that could make sense. So we're just sort of perpetually living in the dark ages of our time, where truly the notion of information is just scattered before us, and we cannot tell truth from fiction, we cannot tell right from wrong, we cannot tell one fruit from another. Human ability to categorize and perceive phenomena truly is really, really, really sketchy. And there is nothing that can be done. Except for eat the fruit. Well, if you're going to eat a pomelo, the thing you need to do is to first peel it as so, and then split it open, and then you need to actually get it to the point where the flesh itself is visible, ready to be eaten. You don't eat the fluffy parts or the membranes of a pomelo. Instead, you peel off membranes for a given part, and then you just bite. You separate. So it's divided into slices, separated by membranes. You half expose one segment by peeling off the membranes, and then you separate the flesh from the other membrane with your teeth, like so. Ah, for deep within the winter, we may find a brief refuge, a brief solitude, a brief respite from the cold, in the form of a bright, deep fruit, whose taste is somewhat bitter, but very sweet, a comforting taste. Truly what's the word I'm looking for? Truly an antidote to the loneliness of the human condition. Unfortunately, the best, what's it called? Hypothesis I could find on the internet is that pomelos will probably interfere with your medication in the same way the grapefruit will. So you probably can't eat this if you're not allowed to eat grapefruit, which is deeply unfortunate. I mean, it could be worse. Grapefruits could be good and you would be not allowed to eat them as well. But yeah, it's a good fruit. It takes quite a while to eat. It's definitely something to eat either with a partner or as like a snack in order to distract yourself from something, or like while sitting on the beach reading something and drinking a margarita. I don't know. I'm not sure how people eat fruits besides in a primal lesbian rage. I don't know. I just think they're neat. Oh. But until next time on Winter Fruit Reviews, we will be without each other. How can the heart ever be satisfied? How can the human spirit withstand such an assault? Until next time, I'm Audrey, and this is Winter Fruit Reviews.